Hi guys, welcome back to the next lesson in the series of character rigging using scripting. First, we'll hide all our local access. So click on Joint Orientation Script, select the root and click on Hide Access. Once it is done, it's fine. Now you can close your script, switch off your layers. Now if you click on the next script, which is called Rig script, Rig tool or something else, or it's called Rig support tool and all the stuff. And now select your hip joint. It can be pelvis, it can be hip, anything else, but I call it a hip joint. Here in the script I wrote pelvis. That's fine, it works. Now select the hip and click on the leg. You created your controllers. Now select the right hip. Now done. So you got your controllers, you got your pole vectors. If it's clearly named, if you switch on your visibility, you can select your leg controller, you can move it. The pole vector works, and also you got toe lift, ball roll and toe roll, so it's working fine. Now visibility turn off. Now I'll switch on, I'll select the shoulder joint. Here the condition is that you should have the shoulder joint properly. It should be left or right, but it should be named. Now select your shoulder joint, click on FK switch, select the right shoulder, click FK switch. That's fine, you can minimize it. Right now, if you zoom in, you got a round circle here. It's called FKIK switch, and the same thing, you got both controllers. Move it back. So right now you're working on FK, so FK works on rotations. Okay, that's fine. But if you change it to IK, so select the switch, go to 1. If you check it out, you can see the difference. Now IK, you can select the eye candle and move it, and you got your pole vector. So it's working fine. Same thing is on the left hand side. So select your controller, back to 1. So now we'll create the finger controllers. So to create the finger controllers, we'll use the third script, which is called finger controller. So click on here, select the thumb joint, click on finger control. So you can see 3 controllers, the same thing. So select each individual root joint, done. So you got your controllers. So now if you click on turn off your joints and the surface, if you drag and select, you can select your curves, go to the component mode, select the components and move it in y-axis outside. So if you check here, they're outside, that's fine. So you got your controllers. If you select it, you can rotate it. Okay, that's working fine. But the problem is that if you select your FK controller, the fingers they are sticky, they are not moving. If you change it to IK, and still they are sticky, so it's not working. So I'll go back here. So the next thing is that we need to make the fingers move with the controller, and it's straightforward. Just select the palm joint and click on hand and finger links. That's it. Now it's working. If you change it to IK, it's working. Got it? I'll show you once again on the other side. Select the thumb finger and click on finger controllers. So you need to select all the root joints individually. Do it. Done. Done. Once it is done, select all the curves, go to the component mode, select the curves, move it outside. This time it should be in the negative side of Y. still it's outside. If you check it out, they're out, they're fine. Now go to the object mode. Now if I select this one, so we are facing this problem, but that's fine. Select the palm joint and click on finger link. Done. This is done. You can close this finger controller. Now if you select this one, so it's working fine. If you switch to IK, it's working fine. So we are done with the finger controllers. Now we'll start working on the spine controllers. So what I can do is that I'll go back to my rig support tool. First I'll select the clavicle joint, left clavicle, click on left controller and select the right clavicle, right controller. Once it is done, select both the curves, go to the component mode, select the vertices, Control Shift, right click, go to the object mode, world mode, so that you can move it back. If you check in the top view, you should see something like this. So you can rotate it outside. It's up to you how you make the shape of these curves. I'll select these points, scale it down, move it forward. Right? Once it is done, you need to select the curve. Okay, it has a group node also, but select the curve. Shift select the clavicle joint, go to constraint, orient. Okay, see that in the options it's in default settings, add to it. Now select the right clavicle control curve, shift select the joint, constraint, orient. So right now we got this one, but still it's not under control. So what you need to do is that select your left shoulder control. If you click on up arrow, you should go to the group node. So select the curve, up arrow, so you select the group, shift and select the clavicle curve, parent it. So if I select this one, it should work. Next thing, here also you need to select the curve, see its curve, click on up arrow, or else I'll show it you in outliner. If you come here in the outliner, you can see you're selected. If you click here, you're selected the curve. So you need to select the group node. How I do it? Select the curve in the viewport, click on up arrow, that's done. Now shift select the curve, parent it. So right now with the curves, with the controllers, it's working. So right now there's a small thing which I did. If you check it out here, this is IK and this is FK. You need to do it for both the things. So what I'll do is I'll select the curve, go back to the IK, select the curve, the arm controller, click on top up arrow, shift select the curve, parent it. Now I'll come here on the left hand side, go to the IK, switch from IK to the FK. So right now you can say it's not working. So you need to select the shoulder controller, up arrow, select the curve, parent it. Got it? So you need to parent the FK group node as well as IK top node, top group. These are the two things which you need to do. So right now, if you select your curve, it's working for IK and also it's working for FK. So once it is done, now we need to create some controllers for the spine. So with this rig controller cell open, select your root joint, click on FK controller, select the spine, FK, spine 2, FK, It's up to you. Create one more. So I got the controllers. You don't need any controller near this cage and joint. Okay? Select the neck joint, create it. And finally we need to create one more for the sway joint. So click on FK. So I got all my controllers. Once it is done, you can close this window. Select the neck curve. Click on up arrow so that you will select the select the group node, shift select the curve, parent it. Now select the curve, up arrow so that you will go to the group node, shift select the curve, parent it. Right now select the curve. If you click on up arrow, you'll go to the group node, shift and click on the curve and parent it. Because right now whenever you select, you will select the curve which you can animate it. So right now I need to parent the clavicle groups also to this spine 3 joint controller. So select the clavicle curve, up arrow so that you will select group node and shift select the curve, parent it. You can do the same stuff, select the clavicle, up arrow, then shift click and select the curve, spine controller curve. Now, okay, it's working now, but there are still more controllers you need to do. So if you check here, it's working now. Select the spine control, click up arrow, shift select the controller, root controller and parent it. Up arrow, shift here, parent it. So right now this is the total controller, but still there is a sway controller. For the sway controller, you need to select the sway joint, sway controller first, up arrow, the group is selected, then click on the root. So this root will have the spine controllers as well as the sway controller. Okay, this is fine and this is fine. So right now if you want to check it out, switch on your character and then I'll switch off the joints and all the stuff. So if I select the curve, it's working. If I select the sway joint, sway controller, it's working. Right now what I'll do is that I select the sway curve, click on F8, scale it big in one axis. Okay, now select these points. If I want, I'll move it up, move it down. Right now 4, select your root curve, be careful, select these curves, move it outside. So if you come here, you get something like this, no worries. Now select these points, you can always put it here, one here, so you can do it manually. Right, so done. So you need to select this curve, I'll move it a little bit up. See, when you are moving in component mode, you're not moving the transform position, you're just moving a physical view of the controller. So right now I got it. Now I'll select this curves, move it, move it here, move it here. Right, this is the last one. Then I'll pause it and complete the whole work and show it to you guys. So if you check out here like this, okay, I'll pause it for a few seconds or a few minutes and then get back to you. Hi guys, welcome back. If you check it out, I edited all the curves using components, and if you check this one also, for IK this route I just created a small simple thing because I'm not going to move it or rotate it. I just need it, so that's why I created, so that I can link it with this clavicle controller. But right now this is working. You got a pole vector here, so right now I can select this curve, F8, I'll move it back a little bit back, that's fine. The same thing you can do it on the other side. So select this controller, 1, F8. I always do it in component mode when you're working on the controller, so that I can maintain the pivot and all the stuff. So overall, you should all have your controllers like this. It's up to you how you lay off your controllers. You can move it everything back like this or like this. It's up to you. So right now, this is what I did. Hope you understood. In the next lesson, in the final lesson, we'll clean up all the stuff which is not needed. We'll lock and we'll create a central controller. Bye. See you in next lesson.